Welcome back to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This report is about your TNA results for next week. Some WWE brief news from the dark match that wasn't mentioned from last night, and some other news. And here we go. Dark match before last night's taping saw Jinder Mahal defeat Johnny Curtis. John Cena, Big Show, and Rey Mysterio versus The Miz, R-Truth, and Alberto Del Rio are being advertised for next week's Raw from Green Bay, Wisconsin. CM Punk is not being advertised for the show, obviously, for this show after he's gone from WWE. And Bill DeMott told a fan on Twitter that there will be a second season of WWE Tough Enough. And if and when there is another season, the cast will be the same as before. And none other than Stone Cold, Trish Stratus, and Booker T, and himself are your trainers. In an update on Drew McIntyre from Raw, he was not supposed to hit the floor like he did on Monday Night Raw. Instead, McIntyre was supposed to stay on the stage, not fall off when Mark Henry crashed into Big Show with a double axe handle and pushed them all off the stage. Well, instead, McIntyre ended up smacking his head on the concrete, but as noted before, he was okay. And on to Bobby Lashley news. He was both in WWE at one time and also TNA. Well, he faced Josh Barnett and lost by submission in a feature match for WWE Hall of Famer Antonio Inoki's IGF wrestling promotion in Japan on Saturday. Okay, and now for your TNA news as well. ESPN's E60 show will reportedly film a piece on Scott Hall once he is released from jail when his 10 days is up. The filming will take place, and I believe, in Wrestling Independent Show on July 16th in Orlando, Florida. Hall will be managing Santana and Lince Dorado in a mixed tag team match. Okay, some injury updates. Daniels and AJ were both shaken up after their Destination X pay-per-view match. A source close to him said that he suffered a concussion. Daniels suffered the concussion in the match against AJ, and AJ was just shaken up. But Daniels wasn't aware that anything happened. Daniels did not perform at last night's tapings, and neither did Styles. But they did, from Monday night's tapings, they were not on the show. Tuesday nights, they stay tuned. Stay tuned for the results on that. Matt Hardy tweeted the following in a follow-up to his post last week about being sick and dropping to 204 pounds. After having a terrible case of food poisoning again, I'm beginning to feel normal again. Hope you're all well. Everything happens for a reason. Former ECW and WWE star Kid Cash wrote the following on his official Twitter account. Hi guys, it's official. I have just signed back with TNA Impact Wrestling. Along with the signing of Kid Cash, TNA is also taking more X Division talents. TNA has opened more VIP seats for some upcoming Impact Wrestling TV tapings, such as when they travel, such as Huntsville, Alabama, and Knoxville, Tennessee. Sting versus Kurt Angle. This is a spoiler for the TNA Championship. Is scheduled to main event the upcoming TNA Hardcore Justice pay-per-view on Sunday, August 7th in Orlando, Florida, as reported from PW Insider. Magnus faced Shannon Moore in the quarterfinals of the Xplosion Championship Challenge at Tuesday night's, being last night's Xplosion taping in Orlando, Florida. The match will air overseas in 2 weeks. Alex Shelley faced the Pope D'Angelo De Niro in the tournament on Monday night. The match will also air overseas next week. TNA Knockout Tag Team Champion Sarita announced Friday evening on her Facebook account that she recently suffered facial paralysis and missed her scheduled matches in Mexico as a result. Despite her loss of muscle function, she worked a match at Tuesday night's Impact taping in Orlando, Florida, her first since last week. She donned a Lucha Libre style mask. Rosita, her tag team partner, stated on Twitter that her on-screen cousin is in good spirits while she recovers. And the credit goes here to Val Perini and PW Insider. For your following spoilers for the July 21st tapings for Impact Wrestling. In a dark match, Smith James defeated the Memphis Mofo. Two names I'm not familiar with in TNA, so it must be a tryout match or something. And for your Impact tapings, we began with Sting coming to the ring for a promo. He talks about how insane he is. He calls out Eric Bischoff and Hogan to come out. Kurt Angle comes out in his clown attire from last week and enters the ring. Angle says that he means no disrespect and says that it was him who saved Sting last week because it was the right thing to do. At Hardcore Justice, their paths will cross again. Sting says he respects Angle. Angle says he wants to beat Sting since he never has. It has to be Angle because he has no other choice. Sting says that they have a dilemma. Immortals music plays and out comes Mr. Anderson and Bully Ray. Ray says it is Sting and Angle versus Anderson and Ray tonight. In a Bound for Glory series, RVD beats Scott Steiner with a roll-up. Mickie James comes out for a promo and called out Velvet Sky. Well, this was supposed to be a scheduled match and a title match. Mickie was going to give Velvet a title shot. Well, actually, it didn't happen. Mickie said she has watched Velvet get blamed for other wrestlers' problems. Mickie knows how it gets, and it's not good. Mickie wants to give Velvet her first Knockout Championship shot tonight because Velvet has earned it, and says that they are going to tear the roof off the Impact Zone. Well, Angelina Love and Winter come out to get involved. Angelina says she and Winter are competitors and that Mickie and Velvet just need to go get a hotel room. Angelina says that no matter who wins tonight, it won't be long before the title is back around her waist. Winter insults both Mickie and Velvet for a bit before they go to the back. Backstage, Sarita and Rosita are brawling with Tara and Miss Tessmacher. Madison Rayne brawls with Tara as well until referees have to break it up. Miss Tessmacher and Tara defeat Rosita and Sarita to become the new Knockouts Tag Team Champions. This might be because of Sarita with her injury. Well, Tara and Tessmacher jumped Rosita and Sarita when they came out. Sarita was wrestling this match wearing a mask due to her recent facial injury. Tara had Sarita in the Widow's Peak and Madison ran out while the ref was distracted and Madison tackled Tara. Tara and Miss Tessmacher were able to hit stereo finishers, Stratisfaction by Tessmacher and Fireman's Carry into the side slam by Tara for the 3 count. And in another Bound for Glory series match, Matt Morgan defeated AJ Styles, Gunner, and Samoa Joe to earn 10 points. So I guess it must have been a submission because that's the only way to get 10 points. They show an Eric Young video package with him going into a gas station, looking for an opponent to defend his TV title against. He finds D'Lo Brown. D'Lo tells Eric, "This is a road. Eric doesn't want to go down. Eric rolls up D'Lo and counts the three himself and runs from D'Lo. Young gets away and D'Lo says he didn't even recognize me. In an X Division title match, Brian Kendrick defeated Alex Shelley. Shelley hit the sliced bread on Kendrick on the apron. When Shelley put Kendrick back in the ring, Aries ran out and hit Shelley with a title and threw him back in the ring for the fall. Mexican America comes out for a promo. Anarchia comes out and calls what Tara and Tessmacher did earlier garbage. He says they are pissed off, and when they are pissed off, they kick ass. They call out Beer Money, who enter the building and come face to face with Mexican America. Jane Storm tells them to do everyone a favor and leave the ring, the company, and go cut some grass. Storm threatens to kick Anarchia's teeth down his throat. Since they have been competing in the Bound for Glory series, they came to reintroduce themselves to everyone. Storm says that they are the best, being 4-time tag team champions. Storm says they aren't going to just beat them. They're going to kick their asses for the people here. People are watching. All the Mexicans that came before Mexican America, they are disgracing. At Hardcore Justice, Beer Money will beat them to retain the tag titles. Storm advises them to mark the day after the pay-per-view on their calendars because Mexican America is going to wake up with their green cards stuck straight up their asses. Rude tells them sorry about your damn luck. That was a little role reversal. And knockout title match between Velvet Sky and Mickie James never got to happen. Angelina Love and Winter attacked Mickie as she entered. Velvet tried to make the save. ODB and Jackie came out and attacked Velvet as Angelina and Winter bailed. Tracy Brooks then come out for the save. Referees and security had to separate Tracy, Mickie, and Velvet from Jackie and ODB. Cops came out to put handcuffs on Jackie and ODB and took them out of the impact zone. World champion Sting and Kurt Angle defeated Mr. Anderson and Bully Ray when Angle pinned Anderson after an Angle slam. Ray tried to stop Anderson from doing his usual intro because Ray wants to get in the ring and take care of business. Anderson did it anyways. At one point during the match, Bischoff came out and said something on commentary. After the match, Angle and Sting shook hands and Angle pulled Sting in close before leaving the ring. In a match for Xplosion, Magnus defeats Shannon Moore in an Xplosion Championship Challenge match. Douglas Williams ran out and pulled Shannon off the apron. So Moore hits his face on the apron. Magnus hit the Michinoku driver for the win. And that concludes the TNA results. And that concludes my report for next week's show. Thanks for viewing and have a nice weekend.